Welcome to Meditate with Bucko, and we're preparing for deep meditation. And um, we want to make sure that we have, I'll make another video on this, but we want to make sure you have the final preparations for deep meditation, and that's where all your answers are. And it's our job to go get those answers, bring them back for the benefit of humanity. Make sure you're make sure you have your bandana, okay? Make sure you have some sort of crystal, or first of all, make sure you have some protection. And I want to say this on bad spirits again. I've never seen a bad spirit, never talked to one, have no, I have no doubt that they exist, but that's not us. Okay, it's not what we do. We, fact that, okay, listen, we are focusing, okay, on good.
Anyway, guiding everyone to a positive,
Okay,
protective.
listen, I didn't ask you to interrupt me.
My bad.
I'm gonna shut you off because you just can't learn. So, anyway, we're preparing for deep meditation. Okay. We have a format. Okay. We'll go through that format later, but we want to make sure that you have things like your bandana. Okay. And your crystal. Mine has a little ruby super glued to it. On the meditation thing, what do I think meditation is? Well, I think it's a whole lot of thinking, for one. Just a whole lot of thinking, mostly. Whether there's spirits involved, I've never seen them. Okay, but I have a very specific way of meditating, and wherever those, I believe in deep meditation. Every answer ever imagined is there. Okay, it's our job to go get that information and bring it back, and that's what we want to do. So we want to make sure that you have your bandana and your crystal. Okay, you're gonna define your area. Okay, you're gonna define your area just in case there's bad things out there. We want to make sure that you are protected, and if you believe in those bad things, then I suppose you have to believe in all the good things. And it's the good things that we don't focus on the bad. Okay, we don't give credit there, and we try not to anyway. It's impossible, but we try to stay focused on the good side. It's very easy just to be on the complaining side, and we don't want to be on that side. Um, so we have our bandana and we have our crystal. Um, make sure you have a checklist. Okay, we want to make sure that you're successful, because if you're successful, that means I'm successful. And speaking of success, there's on my website, meditatewithbucko.com, there's a donate button. Um, there's also a PayPal thing I flash here, but I don't know. I don't mind flashing it for a while. We'll see. We want to make sure you have your checklist, of course. We want to make sure that you define your area, and we want to know what vision are you meditating on for for today, for today, tomorrow, for today. So you have clear intentions, right? You're writing those clear intentions down on paper, and we'll get to that, but in a second. So you have an idea on what vision you're meditating on, and even if you don't know what vision, okay, we have some ideas for that. We have some tricks for that, and our I is my thought that this form of meditation that I teach, okay, is the way to get technology. And I'll go through that more at the end, but technology is what we want. Okay. We want some young meditative mind to be inspired so they can develop the technology that's going to fuel humanity, hopefully for a long time. So, so you have your notebook and your pen, some water, some space. You got your space. You're defining your space both in the physical sense and in the mental sense. And you're imagining that a circle of light surrounds your space. Okay, so say that a circle, my circle is circled with light. My circle is filled with light. Okay, keep saying that, something like that in that neighborhood. I'm sure you get the point. Okay, we don't define too many terms here, but sometimes we do. So you're going to write down your idea, and you have your checklist. And also there's a book called Stepping Stones 2. I don't remember the last little bit of it, but this guy named Walter Jones Jr. wrote the book. Walter Jones Jr. And in the book, kind of the way we do it, okay, is in that book. And I was very surprised to read it. I'm like reading it. I'm like, my gosh, this is it, right? This is part of the beginning of how we get into deep meditation. Deep meditation is where it's at. I'm telling you, that's where your answers are, my answers, the world's answers, tomorrow's technology, and we'll get to that in a second. So you're going to write your idea down on paper, and you're going to sell it to yourself. Just like you're going down to the car lot, okay? And you see that vehicle that you really want, okay? You're selling it to yourself, right? So you got that idea. Well, we haven't talked much about that idea, but maybe in the next video or two we will talk more about that. So you're selling the idea to yourself. You're picking your ideas, right? You're narrowing that huge list down to just one goal. How many goals do you need, right? That's the question. So the book is by Walter Jones Jr. It's called the beginning of it is called Stepping Stones. 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 2 TOO. And he says to dream boldly, envision your idea clearly in your mind's eye. Okay. He says to dream boldly, envision your idea clearly in your mind's eye. In other words, your pineal gland, right where we teach, right, to put the crystal. So the crystal's next to your pineal gland. Well, we teach that, right? So we got it that you believe in yourself. Okay, that's not 90% of it. Okay, we can't go that far, but it's at least 50% of it. Believing in yourself. And then you're gonna trust. You're putting a lot of trust into your vision. Okay, you're selling it to yourself because you're going to have this for the rest of your life, right? Whatever you go try and grab, if you don't get it this time, it's going to happen until you do get it. That's what I'm trying to say. So you have written your idea down. You put your idea down and you have sold it to yourself. Okay. You're trusting that idea. You're going to believe that your idea has tremendous potential. We don't know how much potential, but we want the maximum amount of potential, right? So you kind of say that you want the maximum potential. So you're believing in yourself for maximum potential, and you got more than enough to succeed inside of you. Okay, inside of you got more energy to make everything succeed than you know. Okay, you need to tell yourself that you believe in yourself. Okay, that's 50% of it. Okay, the other 49% is my stuff. You've got more than enough inside to succeed. The vision, we want tomorrow's, we want the future's technology. Okay, that's what we're after. Okay, if you want salvation or anything, okay, there's plenty of folks that do that and they do a super good job. Okay, that's partly us, but not for this goal. Not for this session, a deep meditation. Okay, we're after technology and we're going to get it. Okay, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's technology out there. Secret, huh? And you're going to get it. I believe you are. I believe in you. Okay. As long as you know that somebody believes in your vision, then that has a lot to do with it. How can I just say that? How can I just believe in your vision? I don't even know what it is. I don't have to know what it is because virtually anything is possible. Okay. So makes me want to talk about the bad part again. Okay. We don't do bad things here. Those of you that use my techniques for bad things, don't do it. Why? Because it always comes back to you. If you do good, okay, and good things come out of meditation, good things happen. You do good things. Okay. If you seek bad things, and everybody can define bad things. Okay. But if you do this for the wrong reasons, then it always comes back to you. So don't do it. Okay. Do good things. Ask for good things. So on this particular quest, we want technology. Okay. But we're not in deep meditation yet. So don't go too far. Okay. Put the brakes on yourself. It'll make you stronger. Trust me. Do this slow, do it the right way, and good things, in my opinion, will happen. We want tomorrow's technology. So I'll write this down. I, then your name, okay? I, then your name, want to accomplish today's ideas on today's platform. I want to invent tomorrow's ideas today. Okay, write that down. Memorize it. Say it. Believe in it. So it's I, your name, okay? So I, and then your name, you're going to write your name out. And you're going to say, and you're going to memorize, you want to accomplish today's ideas on today's platforms. I want to invent tomorrow's ideas today. Okay? Say it, believe in it, That's today's lesson. A reminder, we're practicing to reach deep meditation. We're not there yet. I want to thank all of you. Okay. I love all of you. And I'm going to do another short video soon on current events with Ara, the grok assistant. So do good on today's lesson, and in a short time we will get to the final video to get into deep meditation, where I haven't taught you the tricks yet on making the jump. Okay, make sure you take your time and wait for me. Okay, just patience. It'll make you stronger. Trust me. I will see you soon. I will see you soon.